Hi class, I wanted to give you some video feedback on your website. I'm going to look at these as a first-time site visitor, as if I haven't before, even though I have, of course, looked at these and been through them. But at this stage, you're really at a place where you can start to go in and fine-tune. Really pleased with everything you've created. A strong group here. Let me just jump right in and take a look at where we are. All right, Scott. Strong color. I like it. It's working for you. This is working for you. I checked out Defunctland. Super curious, super interesting. Loved it. Coming from an Orlando, Disney girl, having been a balloon girl, my first job at 15. So love that. Checked out this. A lot of great stuff here. I will say this probably isn't yours, or you may not have rights to that. I don't know. Could be wrong. But I think you're showing editing here. So I would just stick with the one you have from the class because that's copyright free. But the other stuff that you have, terrific. And obviously original to you, it looks like. So I think that's definitely going to carry you. Let's see. For here, and this will be flagged in week 4 when we look at accessibility. Probably it'll come up. Contrast will be important. Contrast here will be important. You could try this color. Here you could try anything much lighter than black here. If you want this to be a full banner, you probably can go in and look to see if you have columns. So you would like right click on your header, see if you can manage columns, and you could take maybe one out, maybe 2. You might otherwise, if it's not a column, you might be able to grab this and just extend it. Select it, select the point and bring it across. I'm thinking that that's what you meant, but maybe you wanted it like this. Let's see. So here, good. Be sure that you want your phone number here. Sometimes you just let them contact you, and then you give them their number. There's an opportunity here for you to use one of your colors for this background. You might have to check, again, the contrast of the text. Good job linking up. And let's see, your navigation works. This page, I would bring this in definitely and move that over. This, I would probably upload that as a downloadable PDF because it's going to change and you'll have to keep updating it for one thing. And we don't want to give your reference numbers out on the internet, right? So this is something that you would send to someone, after they reach out to you. And you can say, I think down here you mentioned something about non-disclosures. You can just let them know that, references are available upon request. But yeah, while this looks good, a lot of it is going to have to be updated very shortly. In your career, a good place to do this is LinkedIn because you will be able to keep all the dates. And when you go back and people want those, they'll be there. Your jobs will be there. So yeah, I would hold on to this. Okay, and probably this is a picture of words. And so SEO isn't going to look up any of this. It's not going to find any of it. But this is really good. It's a good font choice. It might have to be in white up here because of the color you made. I would take this out, move this over, and bring this up beside it. So maybe the written column goes right here, and maybe this comes over here. It's not that this isn't great. It is. You could edit it down a little bit, add a section down here if you wanted it, and put the things that apply. This isn't going to change. Your degrees won't change. Your references might. Your website might not change. Your phone number could change, but I would just give them your email. Your profile might not change, but that would be in here. And these things, that is interesting. You could put awards and experience in a section down here along with your education. And that would be perfectly fine to put. You will have to enter it like you did this so that it's searchable, but that's something you could do. All right, so let's look at the projects. Nice. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And you can close this up, and you can eventually add a strip there. You can close that up a little bit. When you add more, you can bring it down. All right. I love that you're interested in theme parks. I wonder if you've seen the video where there used to be an older theme park in Orlando that is now defunct. And I'll have to think of the name of it. But there's a video where people have gone through and recorded it, and it's like, a left behind, forgotten place. Really interesting, especially if you ever went there as a kid. All right, make sure all this is centered. And yeah, let's look at the mobile. We want to just check the overlapping here. That's usually what has to be checked out on the mobile. And again, anything you do on your desktop will be the same on your mobile, but anything you change on your mobile will not go back and change or affect your desktop. So we do want to make sure that your name and everything is showing up there. If it's in your header, it really should. Maybe you need to bring that down a little so it shows. All right. Nice. Close some of that up. Like Caddyshack. All right. Yeah, bring these up a little bit. All right. Great job. I can't wait to see this next week. You've put some time in, a little more time, and it's going to be really great and showcase all your pretty terrific work. All right, Carl. Nice job here. I landed on this because I was taken by this. I wanted to check that out. But you begin here on your about. I wondered what the BHB stands for, if it's maybe a company that you are trying to register with your state, maybe. Let's see. And let's check the font size. That's 17. It's a little small, but 17 should be a good size. So it's really on the cusp there, so I'll let you decide. Good job keeping your headings in the same text. You may want just a little bit of space here, probably, yeah, just move it out just a little. And higher contrast here, you might want to move that over just a little too. Okay. Nice. You might want a thumbnail here and here. Okay, clean. I do like the graphicness of that and the colors there for you. Okay, this is the placeholder number. Just delete it. And good job being linked up there. This isn't the easiest font to read, but I'm going to let it go. It seems to be part of your aesthetic. Okay, so let's take a look at the mobile. You might try bolding this, your name, see what happens. It works at this size. I have to strain a little bit on this, just because, it breaks up. It's got very fine strokes, that's why. This is very, very good. You just need to make sure you have contact, and you do, and you've contact up there, so that works. But do take this off. Yeah, it is breaking up. It's such a beautiful font, but okay. Hopefully that's yours, because that would be cool. It's different than what you have here, though. It's kind of a little off-brand. I mean, it's off-brand from your other projects, not from your logo, not from what you're writing about. Just seems your projects aren't. That is closer, that's closer, and this is closer. But of course, some of your interviews are a little different. Okay. Okay. If I select this, I really want something to come up that tells me a little bit about it or have something underneath about it. I do like that. The contrast is what I'm drawn to, and the simplicity and graphic design of it. You could put it here just to keep things consistent. I mean, eventually, whatever this is about, that might become carried over into other places. Not too much, but subtly. Yeah, okay. So, go back here. So yeah, like you that have this. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be your photography and this is going to be your film. You might try photography up here and take this out and just put film with a little bit of space there so we get that distinct difference. But well done, terrific job. I can tell you're working towards your own aesthetic. Love it. Good work. Just a little bit more tweaking and you'll be there. All right, you've come a long way, Tamisha. You've come a long way from week 1. And I just find these so fascinating. Some of them don't have audio, like this one, I think. It didn't seem like it did. But you've done a great job providing all of the asset guides. So good job there. Typically, we try and set this to where it doesn't automatically play so that the user controls that. We don't know where they are when they're looking at it, and maybe they need to be quiet or what have you. But and sometimes it could startle them. But set those videos to where they don't play automatically so that the user has full control. Okay. This we stopped adding titles. A little context if you care to listen. A little context would be good here. Okay, but really love what you're doing, and you've organized it so much better than week 1. There was one question I had about creating dolls. Let's see. Go here. This was good. A little more space under this. A little space under that. You mentioned, in addition, you create dolls. So I see the digital artwork, custom dolls. So if you're modifying the dolls that exist, then you're going to say that you modify them into new, and make stop action videos. If you are in fact creating those, then that's fine, and you might be sure to do that here, where you say, let's see, do you say that? Skills. Okay, so be very clear about that. Okay. If you're creating dolls for them, we want to be able to see the dolls you create. If you're modifying them, then just remove create and say modifying. All right, I think you have a terrific start here, and the good news is you have a lot of work to share, and that's great because you want all original work. So nice job there. All right, let's look at the mobile. Okay. So possibly you can kind of workshop this title a little bit, see if we could get it down to 1 skill sets, so we're not stacking so much here. Yeah, the custom dolls might need another heading and then your custom dolls underneath it. Like I said, if you're modifying them, that's different. Okay. All right. If that's your link, I would go ahead and put it down here so it's not stuck kind of in the middle there. Plus it will send people away from your site. Also, you want to be careful, bring this down. Or, you know, like I say, workshop to get this into being a shorter title. Center that. All right. All right. Good job. All right. Well done. Really happy to see that. Let's look at one more. Okay. Nice job, Whittler. Let's make a little space up here. All right, so we have a little headroom above your name. Otherwise, awesome. Everything has nice contrast, good image. You've got your about. This, make sure it's centered. And a little tight here, so maybe you grab this or select this text box and maybe just that point there and bring it over just a little so we have a little more space there. We're kind of feeling cramped there. A lot of it has to do with how this is cropped, right? If you were able to get a little more space on that, then it wouldn't feel that way. But that's a fix, is to narrow that. Yeah, good job here. I did like this. It's organized. Make sure this is centered. And good job linking up. Good job. Okay, and centering that. Yeah, let's look at the mobile. Okay. You may want to align this. And again, you can put a little line here of text that's not too big, something like this, that helps separate these headers. I'm sorry, headings. That won't be the last time I do that. So let's maybe bring this down just a little. Nice. Okay. You may want to put a little space, half a line space between, so you break up these paragraphs into about 2 or 3. I think 3 at least. All right, good job, everybody. So pleased with where you are. I am so excited for you, and I can't wait to see where you are next week. All right, have a great, let's see, today is Wednesday. You're almost at the weekend. Leave plenty of time to finish out, and it should be fun if you do that. All right, have a great afternoon, everybody.